Hello, how's it going? How are you doing?
Just fine. How are you?
Okay.
Good.
We are going to record some of our wellness trends for the summer. Things that we are doing this summer.
I laugh because I don't really use the word wellness when I talk about things I do for myself. And I
definitely don't use the word trends.
Never talk about trends. So I love this because it's like a game show.
Well, I don't usually think about doing shit the same all the time. So like, I'm like, wow, is that really something that I'm like doing? I guess it is sort of.
I feel though, like, yeah, like it's the summer, like things are different. Like we're doing things differently.
Totally.
For sure.
No, for sure.
You know, so I feel it. I love it. Wellness trends. Ready,
all right.
set.
Yeah. So there's a few different categories. The first category is how we are doing our socializing, parties, and kickbacks. So what is in for you?
What's in?
Yeah. Or we say out. What's out for you?
What's out first?
Yeah.
I'm not having sex with anybody anymore whose last name in my phone is the name of the app that I met you on. Mm-hmm. So that's out. Mm-hmm. And I actually deleted all my apps yesterday and deactivated all my accounts because I was like, I'm good. I don't want this. I don't like the quality of relationships when I meet people on an app. And, you know, my hours are my life. So, yeah, if your last name in my phone is the app I met you on, you're out. What about you?
What's out for me is just like doing shit because I feel like I have to and spending time with people that I don't want to spend time with just to be spending time with somebody.
Oh
and
my God,
what's out is like not feeling good in my body. So if I don't feel good, I'm not doing it, period.
Fuck yeah.
What's in is doing more socializing, like going with that. I feel like there's this thing of like just trying to have community and being in this new place. I'm just like, you can go out and do stuff that you want to do and socialize and get to know people. And you don't have to be friends with everybody. And you don't have to like make a connection happen. I caught myself doing that shit even yesterday, literally just trying to like
being like, let's get each other's phone numbers and be best friends forever. I just met you.
Being like, oh, someone that like, do we really need to hang out? And I'm kind of wondering like, do we really need to hang out? And I'm like, we should hang out. You know, maybe we don't need to hang out. Maybe I'm good.
White people do this thing where they say, hey, we should hang out. And they they haven't really decided if you should hang out or not. And so it's like, yeah, let's totally hang out. Yeah, I'll hit you up. Like, we'll totally hang out. And then eventually you decide whether you want to or not. And 9 times out of 10, you decide you don't want to, especially in this day and age. And then you just don't hang out. If y'all ever run into each other, oh, we're gonna, let's do it. This month. Get up with me. No, we'll do it. Yes. Can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait to see you. Okay, it's good. Okay, good. And you never hang out. So that happens. So you could try that if you wanted.
I already do that, and that's exactly what I'm trying not to do. That exactly is that I'm like, if we don't need to hang out, don't say we need to hang out because we don't.
Fucking right.
And
I don't
want to.
People, fine. You know what sucks is carrying the burden. I'm just gonna complain of being that person who's not gonna say that, and people will be like, "Oh, we should hang out." And I'll be like, "I don't know that. I don't think so. No." We're not gonna. And then people are like mad offended.
Well, you love like a big direct answer like that when it could have just been like, yeah, maybe.
It's a lie.
That's heard. Cool.
And like, it's not common that I have that reaction, but when somebody's being mega disingenuous or like trying to sell me something or they're trying to pitch their MLM, I say no. And that's also what's in. That's what's in for me.
Yeah.
I am respecting a sacred no. I'm saying no and I'm sticking with it. I mean, I'm trying. It's really, really, really hard for me. I'm a people pleaser. So that has to do with not wanting to be left, et cetera, very traumatic. But
my other thing that's in is learning how to drink for the first time. So when I first started drinking, I really didn't know anything about drinking. And so I just drank way too much. And then I've been going through a period of like not drinking as much at all. And now going out and socializing, I'm learning this thing of like, get a drink, sip that drink. When you're finished with that drink, decide if you want another one. Don't just get another one. Don't like start with 3 and then start this rule.
We do. We get like
go with one,
a cocktail and a shot and a Jello shot.
Well, sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's necessary.
Why
but
does the accordion club have Jello shots? That's what
Jello shots are really an incredible invention, and I don't know who thought of them, but it was a good idea.
The accordion club is a really good invention too. If you're ever in Durham, North Carolina, you know your bar.
It's a good bar. Okay, next category is weed and psilocybin. What's out?
For me?
Yeah, for you.
Oh, there's a spot. It's a mushroom church here in the Bay Area. It's in Oakland, and it's called Zide Door, and it's really amazing. They sell weed and pre-rolls and tinctures and all kinds of really cool stuff, and they have it all in bulk in this way that A, it's much cheaper, and B, they're like kind of like, they seem really like anti the state. I don't know. They've been raided a few times in fucked up ways, but I really love them. It's where you go buy your mushrooms. It's where you go buy your weed. And I love their values, and the quality is like A-okay. So what's out for me is buying from these fucking dispensaries that are not that place. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How about you?
What's out for me is not knowing my dosage.
And my goodness.
And I said smoking past the place that's beneficial, but really I think it's like just knowing when enough is enough. And that feels like really powerful for me and nice.
Does that feel similar to your drinking one?
Mm-hmm. Although, I mean, dosage is different every day. And I do think that there's been a lot of community gathering for me around consuming cannabis, which is part of the point to me.
Of cannabis.
Yeah. But I've been spending a lot more time alone. And so that means like smoking less by myself. And in that space,
you're saying you smoke less when you're alone?
Yeah, definitely. And so just like going with that and leaning into that, and it feels like growing up and learning about myself and what I need and what I don't need. And I think what's in is still smoking weed every day. And I think also knowing microdose. What did I say about this? No, that's not what I want to say. What I want to say is enjoying the days where dosage is less important. So enjoying the days where it can be about community and just being with people and blazing together.
Mm-hmm.
What's out for you?
What's out? But I just said what's out. Buying weed from dispensaries other than Zide Door.
Yeah. What's in for you?
I think what's in for me actually is like hanging out with people who smoke different amounts of weed than me or don't smoke, because I used to be like, okay, what are we going to do if you don't smoke weed? I don't know what we would do hanging out. What
I still feel that way about people.
So for me, I'm like, wait, I want to try hanging out with people who don't smoke weed. Not specifically, but if they don't, that's fine. Or if they smoke a lot less than me, that's fine. It's nice to have a base of folks who y'all are sort of doing the same thing, kicking it. Like if they pack another bowl, you're not like, whoa, another? You're going to have another bowl? Wow. Whoa. You know, like don't do that, first of all. But secondly, like it's nice to not even feel that way. Even if they're not saying that, it's nice to be like, we're just all smoking weed together. That's fun. But there is this interesting new thing of like, it asks me to do different things with my time too, just to explore and transform and like think about things differently. And my tolerance, I've been mega broke lately. So my tolerance is correlated because I don't buy as much weed, I don't smoke as much weed. But I'm enjoying the tolerance breaks. Although it did lead to a little accidental overdose that was kind of on purpose. I was like testing my dose. I was like trying to see. I had some edibles and I was like, okay, these are dosed. So these are 5 milligrams each. And you were out of town, and I took like 40 milligrams. I was like, I wonder what that would do, which is not.
That is so many milligrams.
Is it?
Yes. That is a lot.
So a J is 5. So that's like smoking.
I think 10 milligrams is generally like the that's a good amount to
anyway,
have.
It was way too much.
40 is
I ate a 100 milligram candy bar one time a long ass time ago. It was one of the most fucked up edibles experiences of my life.
It's not a positive experience.
Didn't enjoy.
Yeah.
But I didn't enjoy this one either. And I called you. I was like at the height of my like, this is so fucked up. This feels so bad. And I knew I wasn't going to die. And I just repeat that to myself when I have weed, too much weed. It's like nobody's ever died from cannabis. But so I knew I wasn't going to die, but I was just like, oh, this is mad uncomfortable. And I called you and you were fucking amazing to me. You literally just like told me stories, which helped my panic go away a little bit. And that you just gave a shit and that you were there for me and that you wanted to be there for me, like really just meant the world to me. And I fell asleep on the phone with the speakerphone on, and you woke me up and you're like, okay, you're good. Go to sleep now. And I was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, I want to shout out to you. Thank you for doing that. That was really helpful.
I feel like I was prepared for that moment. I feel like I've been preparing for that moment.
How do you mean?
Throughout my life.
Oh.
Because I have done that before. I've eaten too many edibles and it is a fucked up experience.
We all have. I feel like that's a thing.
The next one is exercise. What's out?
Out is not moving my body.
Yeah. Okay. What's out for me is moving because I feel like I have to.
Ooh.
Or like doing something because it's like, oh, you know, I should do that.
Yeah.
What's in for you?
I started running again, which I fucking love. And I know why I love it. Yeah. What about you?
What's in for me is like feeling strong and leaning into feeling strong and moving because it feels good and just like doing shit that makes me feel good. What is out for you for food and nutrition?
You know, I stopped eating sugar recently, and like I eat it, whatever, it is in things, and like I have fruit and all that, but I stopped eating like it's amazing to see all my friends who somebody offered me a sucker recently. I'm like, suckers, do we do that? It's just like noticing where I wouldn't otherwise notice. And there's like candy around and this and that, and like desserts that are just like just sugar. And you know, the deal is that I have body acne, and when I don't eat sugar, the body acne goes away. And I'm valuing my lack of acne over the like experience of eating. I'm not like obsessed with sugar anyway. Like, anyway, my eating stuff is very different than that. Anyway, so you said blast through. That was it. Sugar. It's out. Go.
Yeah. What's out for me is not eating certain shit what I was going to say is that what's out for me is eating 3 meals a day. But also what's out for me is not eating some things because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to eat that. So ramen is one of those things. Recently, I've just rediscovered ramen and discovered shrimp ramen, Marussian ramen. It is so dank, and the cost of it has gone up over the years.
From 7 cents to 12 cents or something?
It's like 35 cents now, and at least in California.
No, right.
But it is delicious. And I was thinking like, I'm not going to eat ramen. And then also you recently put me on corned beef hash, and it's so good. And I just really enjoy it.
Southern comfort food. Well, I don't know about ramen, obviously it's not, but for my childhood for certain.
What's in for you for food? Nutrition?
I've been learning about vegetarian cooking because it's hard to wrap my head around what a meal is without like a meat as an anchor. Just because that's just been my whole life. And I've been vegetarian at times, and it's still like you replace the meat. And I'm trying to be like, no, how do you cook with vegetables? You know, like it feels to me like it's a different mindset, but I'm excited for the challenge. And you?
What's in for me is like eating the same shit over and over again and like just setting meals. Like I eat certain things at certain points of the day. I drink certain things at certain points of the day. And that is my day. And like I had a roommate in college who did this, and I made fun of her exclusively because I was like, why would you just eat the same shit over and over again?
So
but
easy.
That bitch was a genius, and now I get it. And it's amazing.
Totally.
What's in, what's out for astrology and numerology?
What's out for me is that they're both out. I don't really give a shit about them.
I was just gonna say, I was like, you don't give a fuck about them at all.
I have other things to do, and it is fun and it is helpful, and I do like knowing what I know. But I find myself not sitting down to study or any of that, and then I'm like, a lot of people, I do. I need to study. So my astrology says that I need to study. Do you know what I mean? Like the Virgo, the Gemini, all that's like I need to know what it is if I'm going to be like staking my life on it in the way that we do with astrology. And I'm just like, if I don't find myself moved to do that naturally, it's out. I don't want to, and not because I don't want to know what I know. I know shit. I'll talk about it. But I'm just like not trying to pretend. I'm not going to be one of these lesbians out here trying to pretend like I know more about astrology than I do. I think it's socially mandated in a way that I'm like,
oh my God. No,
it's
trendy. Yeah, people are into it.
Anyway, so astrology and numerology is out. Go.
What's out for me is pretending like I don't need to think about astrology and numerology at all times in every part of my life. So I think exactly opposite of what you're saying. What's in for me is checking and knowing the weather report and asking every single human being in my life what their astrology is. And I hope one day that I go through a period of not doing that and just getting to know people, like just not even, I'll be like, I don't care. Please don't tell me, because every personality type exists in every astrology and numerology. So it really doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it is a very helpful way for me to just like know what's going on, because there's so many emotions. It's really hard for me to know what's going on. And sometimes like just knowing where the energy is coming from and trying to better understand what people's motivations are and like where they are coming from, because everybody has their own motivations. And I think sometimes I get caught up thinking that everybody should have my motivation or should be moving from the same place as me.
We all do.
But I would like to be moving from a place of everybody is who they are. And like, I need to be more respectful of that. And astrology and numerology feels like it's a part of that for me.
Okay, what's in for me is continuing to ask people what their fucking astrology is when I meet them, especially if we're going to date, and like making judgments based on that and like adjusting my intentions and expectations.
I'd be like, if I'm even sort of interested in somebody, I'd be like, man, what time are you born?
Sort of interested, right? You ask the receptionist at the fucking doctor's office.
I'm like,
maybe you're sort of interested.
If you could just, I don't want to guess. So like, if you don't know it, it's not that big of a deal, but like at least what's your birthday? We did have one more category of wellness trends, and it's work-life balance. Work-love balance. Work-life balance.
Work-life balance. Love of fucking Christ. It's called work-life balance. Y'all, life-work balance. Y'all know about this?
What's out balance? For work-life balance?
Can you go first? Because I just want to word mine.
Oh, I mean, what's out is pretending like there is ever a balance.
What's out for me is like living my life in a way that like is like melted into both work and life. Like I work at home, but also I work with my partner, my nesting partner, and I like there's so much overlap, and I'm like trying to figure out how to get really clear about some boundaries around that. I could stay vague or I could get specific, but that's the title of the chapter. Okay, what's in?
What's in for me is letting other people into my life and trying to, and that it's not a bad idea to need things from other people and to have connections with other human beings.
What's in for me is saying no. I've said that already, but it's really in for me.
Can never be said no.
Saying no. That's what's in for me.
Okay, cool. So we have been on here for quite some time. That's everything. This was our last little short guy for the summer season. What's up?
Okay, great.
Yeah, that's it. It has been cool kicking it here with y'all. We have had a lot of shit going on this summer, and I'm excited to update you on what that has been. I mean, I'm excited right now, but I might not be when it's happening. So mood change for that.
Layla's,
BBL. Lila's,
my bad.
Hags,
and you were great.
It's been real.
Those are all yearbook things that you would write into the yearbook.
Do they even do that anymore, or is Instagram just a yearbook?
Literally.
Now? God damn.
Kylee, did you have yearbooks?
Okay, cool.
She did. Okay, yes. Beautiful.
All right.
I guess everybody saw her yearbook.
I was on the committee. Of course you were. All right, cool. Lila's, goodbye. How are you feeling? Are you ready to get the fuck out of here?
I'm like looking at the chat now, and Kylee said really cute things while we were recording, and I am sad to have missed. But I want to just throw them in here. So Kylee says that her biggest pet peeve is saying we should get drinks in all caps.